Welcome to PreMath. In this video, we have got these two blue squares along with this green shaded square put together, as you can see in this given diagram, such that the area of this smaller blue square is 1 centimeter square, whereas the area of this larger blue square is 2 centimeter square. And now our task is to calculate the area of this green shaded square. Please don't forget to give a thumbs up and subscribe. And please keep in mind that this figure may not be 100% true to the scale. Let's go ahead and get started. And here's our very first step, since we are dealing with all these squares. So therefore, all these squares have the same side lengths. If I label this side length as lowercase a, then this is going to be lowercase a, and lowercase a. And likewise, if I label this larger blue square length as lowercase b, then this side length is going to be lowercase b, and lowercase b across the board. And likewise, let's focus on this green shaded square. I'm going to label this side length as lowercase x, then this is going to be lowercase x, and lowercase x across the board. And now let's recall the area of a square formula. Area equals to s square, where s represents the side length of the square. And now let's focus on this smaller blue square. Its side length is lowercase a, and its area has been given to us as 1. So therefore we can write down a square equals to 1. And now I'm going to undo this square by taking a square root on both sides. So therefore lowercase a value turns out to be equal to 1 centimeter. So therefore our lowercase a value turns out to be 1 across the board. And now let's focus on this other blue square as well. Its side length is lowercase b, and the area has been given to us as 2. So therefore we can write down b square equals to 2. I'm going to undo this square by taking a square root on both sides. So therefore our lowercase b value turns out to be square root of 2 centimeter. So thus the side length b of this blue square turns out to be square root of 2 across the board. And finally, let's focus on this green shaded square as well. And its side length is x across the board. So therefore the green square area is going to become x square. And now our task is to find the value of x square. And now let's bear in mind that this side AC is equal to this side CE. These sides lengths are congruent. And now let's focus on this tiny right triangle ABC. And we are going to apply the Pythagorean theorem on this triangle. And here's our Pythagorean theorem: a square plus b square equal to c square. And in our case, our hypotenuse is x, whereas our two other legs are 1 and this line segment BC. Let's go ahead and fill in the blanks in this Pythagorean formula. So we got BC square plus 1 square equal to x square. Let's simplify. So we are going to have a BC square plus 1 square is same as 1 equal to x square. Now I'm going to move this one to the other side. So therefore BC square is going to be x square minus 1. And now I'm going to undo this square by taking a square root on both sides. So therefore our this BC side length turns out to be square root of x square minus 1. So thus our this side BC length turns out to be square root of x square minus 1. And now we are going to focus on this other right triangle CDE. We are going to apply the Pythagorean theorem on this triangle as well. And here's our Pythagorean theorem once again, a square plus b square equal to c square. And in this case, we have our hypotenuse x, whereas our two other legs are square root of 2 and this side CD. Let's go ahead and fill in the blanks. So this is going to give us CD square plus square root of 2 whole square equal to x square. Let's simplify. We're going to get CD square, and that is going to give us simply 2 equal to x square. I'm going to move this 2 to the right hand side. So therefore CD square turns out to be x square minus 2. I'm going to undo this square by taking the square root on both sides. So therefore our CD side length turns out to be the square root of x square minus 2. So therefore our this CD length turns out to be square root of x square minus 2. And now let's assume that alpha and beta are our two complementary angles. In other words, the sum of these two angles, alpha plus beta, must be equal to 90 degrees. If I label this angle as alpha, we know this is our 90-degree angle. So therefore, this angle has got to be our angle beta. And furthermore, we know this angle is 90 degrees. This angle is beta. So therefore, this angle has got to be our angle alpha. And finally, we know this angle is 90 degrees. This angle is alpha. So therefore, this angle has got to be our angle beta. So thus we conclude that these two right triangles, this right triangle ABC and this other right triangle CDE, are our congruent triangles according to angle side angle congruency theorem, since these two side lengths are equal in length, and since these two triangles are congruent. So therefore the side opposite to this angle beta, we have square root of x square minus 2, and likewise the side opposite to this angle beta is 1. So therefore I can write down the square root of x square minus 2 is going to be equal to 1. And now I'm going to undo this square root by taking a square on both sides. And here we can see this square and square root undo each other. So we are ended up with the x square minus 2 equals to 1. And now I'm going to move this negative 2 on the other side. So therefore we can write x square equals to 2 plus 1, or simply x square value turns out to be 3. So thus our x square value turns out to be 3. And now we can see that this green square area is being represented by x square. So therefore I'm going to substitute this x square value 3 over here. So therefore we conclude that our this green square area turns out to be 3 centimeter square. So thus after all the calculations and manipulations, the area of this green shaded square turns out to be 3 centimeter square. In other words, the area of this green shaded square is going to be 3 centimeter square. And that's our final answer. Thanks for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more exciting videos. Bye.